Hello viewers, in this tutorial we shall be learning how to design a flyer A5 size, and this is the sample we're working with. This exact same flyer, the way it is and everything, we are going to be designing this exact same flyer in memory of late Abba Kyari, former Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari. Let's get to it. So now we're going to be creating a flyer on an A5 size paper. So all we need to do is to first of all click on file, click on new, and then name our file. Let's say we're creating a flyer for Abba Kyari, so simply type Abba Kyari here, and then once that is done, we'll set the size to A5. Then we'll change the page orientation to landscape, or if you like, if your own design is portrait, you can leave it on portrait, but what I want to do is going to be on landscape. So once that is done, every other thing is okay. We click on this. Here comes the screen for Abba Kyari, and this is the page printable area. So let's get started. Simply import the pictures that you are going to be using for the design, which we want to use for this flyer now. So we'll simply click on file and then import as usual. So I actually downloaded this picture and saved it on my desktop, so I'll click on desktop and then import the picture. This is the picture I want to use for the flyer rather. So I'll simply click on import and then click on the screen. It will be pasted. This is the picture. So I want to simply draw a rectangle and curve it so that this picture will be filled into that rectangle. So let's get to it. Click on my rectangular shape and draw it, position it properly, use my pick tool to position it properly. Now probably expand it a bit. So the next thing is that I want to curve this line here, so I'll click on it, click on arrange, convert lines to curve. Which one I want to curve, so click on it. Okay, then come to my shape tool, highlight this portion that I want to curve, and then convert that line to curve from a property bar, then drag inwardly. So this is the result I want. Then I'll click out, and then I want to duplicate this particular curved shape I just did, so I'll press Ctrl D to duplicate it. Because one will be carrying my picture, one will be carrying the color. So I'll click on this and then come to my color palette and fill it with this color, neon red. Then simply remove the outline. Now do the same for this. This is going to be filled with picture, so I'll bring it closer, adjust it a bit, and then click on Abba Kyari's picture, effect, power clip, place inside frame, and then click on the frame, then right click on it, edit power clip, click on the picture, expand it, expand the picture, expand the other side, expand the front, and then adjust it, move it properly, move it, adjust it a bit. It's cool now. Then you stop editing. This is the first step. Still going to adjust. So this time around, I want this particular color at the back to be expanded to come out a bit. Even the frame for the picture should also be expanded. Should also be expanded. The one at the back should still come out a bit. Now I want to mix the color for this background, will I say shadow color I just gave this frame. So I'll double click on this, the color, and then click on fountain fill, and then come to this white position, because I want to maintain this neon red, but I want to add black color to it. So I'll change this white color to black, and then set the positioning properly. Yeah, once that is done, I want to mirror this effect. Repeat the fountain fill, and then blend the transition. Yeah, probably if I'm cool with it, I simply click on OK. Then adjust this picture. Sorry, adjust this picture properly. Expand it. Expand the background. It's too big. Double click on this and then adjust. Click on OK to see how it will show here. So if I'm cool with this, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to key in the text I'll be needing for my design. That will be the next thing that I'll be doing. Click on my text tool, and then click on the screen and type in memory, because this design is simply to remember the late Abakari in memory of as the title. Then expand it a bit, change the fonts if I like to something like this. Highlight it, sorry, before going to change the font. Yeah, so this is it. Then I'll place it in the position I want it to be. Now I want to also draw a rectangular shape across this in memory of, so I'll simply click on rectangle, draw it in this position, expand it, and then give it neon red also. Remove the outline, then adjust a bit, and then drop this too. Come and click on it again, right click, order it to back of page, let it be at the back of the page, adjust it a bit. Yeah, then I want to mix this color, this neon red, to two color also. So all I'll simply do is to still come to this area where I will access my fountain fill, double click on it, access my fountain fill, change this white color to black as usual. Come here, change it to black, then change the positioning. Yeah, neon red at the top, black down, then click on OK. Then give this in memory of white color, so that it can come out sharper and brighter. So the next thing is to key in other text like late, let's say late, then Abakari, then position them properly. Let's say change the font of this particular one, something like this. Change the font of Abakari too to something like this. Yeah, then position them properly. Abakari will be bigger, and it will also be somewhere here. Yeah, so key in the text gradually, other text will still come. So we simply key in other text, like let's click on our text too, like former COS to PMB, which is former Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari. So press Ctrl A to highlight this, and then give it a nice font, then give it yellow color. Yeah, adjust it properly. Then I want to draw another rectangular shape that will have this kind of color, so I don't want to stress myself. I will simply click on this, press Ctrl D to duplicate it, and then use it instantly. So here I will be writing something like dyed art. I'll click on this, click on the screen, type dyed, key in dyed art. Yeah, then highlight this dyed art, change the font to ultra quick, place it in this position, and then change the coloring to white so that it can come out sharp on dyed art. Then key in the year at which he died. 70 died. Let's assume he died at 70. Yeah, 70. Yeah, place it somewhere here. Then type 70 years for people to know. Yeah, then highlight this, give it another font. Yeah, died at 70 years. Place it somewhere here. Yeah, then click on text to type age, and then highlight it by pressing Ctrl A. Come here, change the font again for to know that okay, this was the age at which he died. So died at the age of 70 years. Yeah, that's what you are trying to say here. So highlight the 70 also, and then change the font. Yeah, 70 years. Yeah, so the next thing I'll be keying in is courtesy. But before I do that, I also want to use a rectangular shape like this. So I'll simply duplicate this, bring it down. We know what the shortcut for duplicating is, Ctrl D. Then adjust it, place it in the position where I want it to be, and then I'll simply type my courtesy and do other arrangement that needs to be done. So the next thing now is to type in courtesy. Click on the text to click on the screen. Courtesy, let's say family. Then highlight everything and then give it a nice font. Yeah. Then bring this courtesy somewhere here and then give it a white color so that it can come out brighter and sharper. Courtesy family. Then this former COS to PNB will simply give it an outline. This yellow stuff here, we change the outline to black. Yeah, let's see 16. Behind scale with object, behind fill. Let's check all the positioning, let's check the line caps, let's check the corners, and click on OK. Yeah, when that is done, we also come here, give this one yellow also, and then come to the outline, give it wipe off, no, and type 40. Sorry, no. Let's say 25 first, and then change it to 40. Yeah, I click on this, check this, check this, check this, check this, and you are cool. Then you click on OK. Yeah. So the next thing now for us to do, we simply double click on this rectangular shape so that it can create a frame over our page. Then we give it black. Thick black. Yes. Then we have apply color to late Abakari, which is white. We're going to be applying white to it. White to late, white to Abakari. Highlight Abakari by pressing Ctrl A, and then we'll give it color white. Then age also, press Ctrl A to highlight it and then give it white. Then 70, highlight it and then give it red. Yeah. Now I want to still use this same Abakari's picture as a fainted background somewhere here. So that's what the next thing I'll be working on. So let's simply go ahead and import Abakari's picture. Click on File, click on Import, and then scroll down to look for Abakari's picture, and then click on Import. Yeah, Abakari picture is here. Let's press it to where we can easily edit it and then use as our background. So we'll click on this. Now what we want to actually do is to resize it and use it as a fainted background. Yeah, we use this picture as a fainted background, but before we do that, let's click on transparency to reduce the transparency of the picture before finally using it as background. So we'll right click, we'll use the transparency tool to drag across the image. You can see the effect of doing that. Now I want this black portion to be at the top while the white portion should be down, because this black portion reduces the quality of the image more compared to the white portion. So let this one be at the top while this one comes down. Yeah, change the position. Yeah, drag it across. You can see the result. You can see the result that the white portion is whiter than the dark portion of the transparency effect that we're applying. Yeah, so once this is done, once we're satisfied with this whole transparency adjustment, the next thing I want to do is to mirror this image to be facing this side. Yeah, so I'll simply click on the image and then mirror it. Yeah, it's now facing this side. Then right click on the image, order it in front of, I want it to be in front of this black background, so I'll click on the black background. So when I move it towards this particular portion now, the image will automatically be placed at the top of this background here. Let's see what it looks like. Let's move it gradually. I'm still going to reduce the size because it's too big. The image is too big. I'll reduce the size and re-expand it. I'll reduce the size. Yeah, I'll reduce the size from the edges. Reduce the size and expand it. Make sure it is properly fitted. I'll continue with that. So I'll continue with the adjustment. Yeah, till I get the perfect masterpiece. I will adjust this part inwardly. Yeah. So this rectangular shape is too big. I'll adjust it a bit. Doing all the final touch adjustments now. So I'll click on this 70, give it an outline color which is white so that it can show brighter. Double click on this and then increase the pixels, give it white. Wipe out 25 and type 40 because I want the outline to be bold. So I will check all this, check the corner, check the line cap, check the position, and then set it to behind fill, scale it with object. When all these have been checked, I'll just click on OK. Yeah, that is the result. So I'll adjust ears to come downward a bit. Even the outline I give ears is too big, is too thick, so I'll reduce the thickness. Come to outline, reduce the thickness to maybe let's leave it at 25. Click on OK, so that they will not be dragging the same outline size with 70 because 70 is bolder than it. So I think this is a perfect example of a flyer for serving a memorial purpose, for example. So this is it. This is a flyer, A5 size. So this tutorial is simply to show you the ways that you can use to design a flyer of A5 size. You can equally design a very nice flyer, maybe A4 size, depending on the size you want to use or depending on the size that you want to use for your client.